It's currently 4 in the morning and we are waiting just outside Cologne. In the background, waiting for a pilot boat to cross the Panama Canal. An early morning, but that means that we're able to do both sides of the locks in the same day versus doing the first one in the evening and then the next one the next day. So it'll be a long day, but it's worth it. Pilots on board, we have a full boat and we are off to the Gatun locks, which are the first 3 set of locks rising up from the Atlantic Ocean sea level to the level of the lake that goes through Panama. And up here ahead of us is the Bridge of the Atlantic, named for the Atlantic Ocean, which is on the north side of the canal.
You seem to me that you don't talk no more like you used to do. What in the world? Oh, baby. Can't be. Oh, baby. Can't be. At the full back, baby. I want you to go, baby. It seems to me that you changed. It seems to me that
So that's about it. We've made it through the first of the 3 locks going up to Gatun Lake, and we can see behind us there's another ship right behind us ready to go in as soon as we come out. And here today we are going up with this guy who is very close. So that's it. Those are the 3 Gatun locks. Finally made it all the way up. You can see the 3 of them behind us. And then here in front of us is Gatun Lake. Now we have another 28 miles. It'll take us a few hours to motor across. And then we'll be over on the Pacific locks. So to go up the canal locks, it's normal to be rafted up, either 2 or 3 boats nestled together, just to increase the efficiency, so that more boats can go through each lock. So here you have this boat, and then this other boat behind me. And as soon as we get through this lock, they're very long because they have to be big enough for the ships. About 300 meters, about 1,000 feet long. So once we're out, then we'll unraft and then go the 28 miles through the lake just alone, and then raft back up before we hit the locks.
Estamos listos, Guti. Okay, bring it. Whatever you say. You're ready? Okay. Vamos. ¿Listo? Thank you. Te seguimos. 6:30. 6:30. We're off.
Enjoy. Rest up. Bye.
Normally you want to stay as far away from these guys as possible. Really, a mile in the open ocean is about as close as you want to get to a ship. Here obviously it's an exception. We're going through the channel and ships are going through super close to us. But at the same time it's a little awe-inspiring just how huge these guys are. The biggest ones are a quarter mile long. Here's a perfect example of what I mean. We're probably like 100 feet away from this guy, and he's probably about 1,000 feet long. Just look at that. It's so weird. We're finally getting close to the Pacific side locks. Here the first one is the Pedro Miguel lock, and then after that we cross Miraflores Lake, which then brings us to the last two Miraflores locks. We made it to and through the Pedro Miguel locks. So that concludes our trip through Lake Gatun. And then over here, now we're heading over to the Miraflores locks, which are the last two locks before we officially enter the Pacific Ocean. It really started to downpour right as they started emptying the lock of the water, which meant we had to stay out in the just absolute torrential rain. But things eased off. They actually had us stay in the lock a little longer to wait out the rain, and now we're good. So that's almost it. We're in the last lock of the Panama Canal, and behind me is the Pacific Ocean. We just have one last time going down to sea level, and then we're in a completely new ocean. Waving goodbye to the Atlantic, and now we're ready for our Pacific adventure.
Vamos.